you. Very kind. Thank you. God, I hope you do that at the end. I'm in real trouble if you don't make it. I'm going to do things sort of against the run of the play, really. I'm going to start with a piece off of the new album, which is called A Gallery of the Imagination, which is all about my music, my first music teacher, Mrs. Symes, really, who told me that music was painting pictures. She was fantastic. She was so good. And I remember my very first lesson. I was 5 years old, 1954, and I went along to the room and she came in. And it's really funny the things that you remember when you're that age. She came in, and what I remember was that she was covered in freckles, loads of freckles, and she had the most enormous, polite word, trying to think of a polite word, because fun bags. They were enormous things. Now that's pretty exciting when you're 5. It's even more exciting when you're 73, but that's by the way. But she was great. I say she taught me that music was painting pictures, and she said, "What you're going to do? You're going to learn a piece." She said, "And then I want you to close your eyes and paint pictures to the music." And I've done that ever since to this day. And things were, and it was fine for the first few years, because and then suddenly I got to about the age of, I don't know, 12, and she said to me one day, she said, "Richard," she said, "you're not playing with the feeling you used to do." And she said, "Do you have any idea why?" And I said, "Yeah, I have actually, Mrs. Symes." I said, "I think it's because, first of all, when you were teaching me pieces, they had names like The Lighthouse or The Boat in the Bay, and I could close my eyes and I could imagine that." And I said, "But now you're giving me pieces like Scherzo and Prelude and Fugue. I don't know what to do." She said, she said, "It's easy." She said, "You give it your own title, like a Scherzo, which is a very quick piece. You can call it The Horse Race or The Racing Car or something like that. So give it your own name." And I suppose that's why that very same lesson, Haydn Sonata in D, became I Wonder If She's Got Freckles on Her Tits. It obviously worked. She said she'd never heard me play with such feelings. She said it was absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm going to start with one of the pieces off of the new album, which is the unusual thing. The album's got 8 vocal tracks on it, 2 band tracks and 2 piano tracks. And I wanted to play a couple of the pieces from the album, and as I've only got a piano, the 2 piano tracks seemed the ideal ones to do, really. This is one of them, which is really dedicated to my wonderful music teacher, Mrs. Symes. This is called Just a Memory, and I hope you have a nice night. Thank you.